Okay. Show me.
Hi there guys, welcome back to the Dutch C channel, and I had a box. Yes, and you've seen the title of this video, and as you can see here, Taranis Q X7 frSky radio is in this box. Now, there's a little bit of a story to this box here. See, a few weeks back I did a video on this here radio, the Turnigy 9XR, and that was a rant video. And the rant wasn't so much about the radio itself, but one of my gimbals is starting to fail. And there are no spare parts available anymore from Hobby King. Yeah, in the past there were gimbals, spare gimbals available for around $10 or so. Now I'm basically left with a broken radio that I can't repair. So that's not nice. However, a few days after I posted that video, I got an email from Banggood asking me, Mr. Dutch RC, I see you've got a broken radio there. Would you like a replacement radio? I won't say no to that. So, about a week later, I've got myself a brand new radio, a Taranis Q X7. And I'm very happy with it, so thank you very much, Banggood, of course, for that. Yeah, great. It is a pretty wide radio, by the way. I'll show you the difference in width from the previous, the Turnigy radio I had a second ago. The stick feel is quite good. However, I have already ordered the Hall effect gimbals for this radio as an upgrade. I've also gone ahead and ordered up a few receivers. At this moment I don't have a Taranis receiver to go with it. However, my Turnigy radio over here has a DSM-X module in it. And it's a straight swap. I can take this out and put it in the Taranis radio. And I've actually tried that already and it works. I don't even have to rebind the DSM-X quadcopters I have. My Aurora quadcopters. Yeah, works. Of course you do need to have a model set up in the Taranis radio and do some settings, adjust the endpoints and such. But basically works just by swapping out the module. Hey, cool. So yeah, great. I can already fly with the Taranis. And in fact, in a minute we'll do a first test flight with the radio as well. So, the Taranis Q X7. Now, I'm pretty sure you'd agree with me that it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me to now review this transmitter, because it's been out for a while and there are heaps of reviews for it already. But nevertheless, maybe you aren't familiar with it yet, so I'll give it a quick once over. It has a 2-position switch over here, 3 position, 3 position, 3 position, 3 position, and a momentary switch. That's very nice, because my previous transmitter, the Turnigy 9XR, had only 1 3-position switch. So this is definitely an upgrade. Now this transmitter,
welcome to OpenTX,
has the OpenTX firmware for your setup and stuff. Now that software does have a lot of options, which makes it a little complicated to start out with. Yeah, that's simply a result of it having a lot of options. Most computer radios these days have a lot of options, and you'll have to spend some time getting to know the menu system. For me that's not such a problem, because I had OpenTX on my Turnigy transmitter as well. An older version, but it's mostly very similar, so that's easy for me. Okay, yeah, obviously digital trims, and it doesn't have a mechanical on-off switch. It has a push button on-off switch, and you hold on to that for 4 seconds to shut it down. Okay, you've got a menu system array over here, a turn dial and an enter key over here. Pretty intuitive to work with actually. A bit like my Futaba radio actually. So that's nice. Okay, at the top of the radio you obviously have an antenna, non-removable by the way, a headset jack if you don't want others to hear what your radio is saying. And over here you've got a trainer port. Now, and at the back, yeah, the radio doesn't come with this stand of course, and here you see that DSM-X module that I took out of my Turnigy radio. Over here you've got a bay for 6 AA's. Those don't come with the radio obviously. You can take that battery holder out and replace it with, for instance, a 2S LiPo or a lithium ion, or I'll probably replace it with a Li-Fi battery. At the bottom you've also got a few things. One smart port. Is that, I'm actually not completely sure, is that used to program receivers? I'm not sure. An SD card, micro SD card slot over here, and you need to add an SD card if you want to use voice feedback. Yeah, not really needed, but it's very handy. And for firmware updates it is needed. Oh, by the way, I got this one from Banggood, and mine came with the latest firmware and the latest boot loader. So yeah, no updating required. And there's a mini USB port, and that can be used to use the transmitter in a simulator, for instance, which I actually will. I've already tried that as well. Most setups in the simulator software were pretty easy, worked right away. Okay, let's see, what more can I tell you about this radio? Ah yeah, it has also 2 turn knobs over here and over here. The left one does not have a center notch or indicator, or and this one does. You can feel when it's centered. I'm not sure why they did that. I would have liked both to have that center resistor, so to speak. And my throttle stick has a ratchet. I'll first try that to see how much I dislike that. It's not a very strong ratchet, but nevertheless I'll probably get rid of that anyway. The radio does not have sliders. For instance, if you run the transmitter on airplanes, those can be handy for flaps. However, for me that's not a problem. I won't be using this here radio for airplanes, so yeah. And oh yeah, the width. The Turnigy 9XR, they are lined up at the left, and as you can see the frSky Taranis sticks out quite a bit on the right over here. So it is a pretty wide radio. It's not high and it's pretty thin. I hope that's visible. Well, actually it's not that much thinner than this radio. Pretty typical actually. Basically I've already done some simulator flying on this radio, and I'm already used to the width, so no problem at all. Okay, yeah, let's get out to a park and let's see if I can actually fly with this radio. Here we go. Alrighty, radio on.
Welcome to OpenTX.
Here we go.
Switch warning.
Switch warning? Yep, okay.
Ignition off.
Alright, let's get a battery connected here and see what we've got. Okay, arm the copter. Let's see if we can fly. Yeah, we're up and away. It is very, very windy, by the way. Yeah, what else is new? We're mostly only testing this new radio here. Stick feel is pretty good actually. I like it.
Low battery.
Low battery. Okay.
Low battery.
Maybe I've set battery values a little high. Well, and this is the stock E-Sheen Liper, right? So, can I do a flip? Yeah, we can do a flip.
8 minutes, low battery.
Okay. So far I like what I'm seeing and feeling. I will want to get rid of the throttle ratchet for sure. But then again, I've got those Hall effect gimbals coming in as well, so I'm not gonna mess with these stock gimbals at all.
Low battery.
Low battery. Cool, man. Well, works. Obviously I'll want to test this radio with other copters as well, which is why I've got several receivers coming in.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, baby. And as you can, I'm not sure if you can actually hear the radio talk, but I've got the telemetry stuff and the voice crap going on as well, which is nice. That's a nice addition.
Low battery.
The Turnigy radio sure didn't have that. Cool, man. Yeah. The feel of the radio, yeah. It's a nice and heavy radio, and I like that. I like having the feel of actually having something in my hands.
Low battery.
Low battery. Yeah, I definitely have to set up the battery thing, the levels differently. 1 minute to go. Okay, so again, there's no real need or sense in me doing a proper review of this radio, but maybe in a while I'll do a long-term review how things hold up. But that'll be a couple of months at least, so
Battery critical.
for now, battery critical, man.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay, so let's land this copter. Cool.
Ignition off.
Ignition off. Okie dokie, man. Cool. Well, yeah, I'm very happy so far. So again, thanks Banggood for this free radio. I am very content with it. And again, I'll probably do a longer term review after having it used a couple hundred flights or so. Be on the lookout for that. For now, I want to thank you for watching. Hope to catch you on the next video. Bye bye.